Answering this question in a time when you need reassurance could be your golden ticket. What's up, and welcome back to another episode of Coach's Corner. Zach Hoskins here, and today we're going to talk through a question that I ask myself almost on a daily basis when I need some reassurance, when I feel like I'm too deep in the weeds on something, when I feel like I don't have time or energy or enough effort to put forth to go out and ask or find someone to give me this feedback. So this is an interesting question you can ask yourself at any time of the day that can give you some reassurance. And the question comes from Brendan Burchard, a high performance coach. If you haven't read his book, High Performance Habits, I would highly suggest it. It's one of my favorite books. But the question is, if I were looking at my life, if I were a high performance coach looking at my own life from a high level, what would I tell myself to remember? And so, what I want to encourage you to look at is there's multiple pieces to this question. One, you have to believe or think or feel that you can be a high performance coach, or you can be at least a high performance coach to yourself. And so, what this causes us to do is to say, I'm going to pull myself back. I'm going to pull myself up out of the weeds and up at a 30,000 foot view, and I'm going to look at the entire situation. And if I were a high performance coach, what would I tell myself to remember? And so, one of the key things that I tell myself is typically comes as an answer from this question is patience and persistence wins the game. And so, I'd be curious to hear what your answers are, but I just wanted to encourage you that if you ever feel like you need some some help, some reassurance. If you feel like you're in the weeds and you don't have time, energy, effort, or willingness to go ask someone to provide feedback on that, and you're just kind of wrestling with it yourself, the first thing you can do is say, if I was a high performance coach looking at my life from a high level, what would I tell myself to remember? And so I just wanted to encourage you guys to look at that in your life. So go out and have an awesome day, and we'll talk soon.